Here. He's very close to the gate.
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, Ditto, and Boo. The Lucky Ferals.
It is 10 a.m. and one of the things that I did this morning was I reversed the gates. So I put this gate on the bottom because it has larger like openings here in the gate. And then this gate is now on top. This is the gate with the smaller openings. And the middle gate is still the middle gate. So I'm gonna go inside the room now. They kind of closed the door themselves. What are you hissing at me for? And time to clean out the room. Because I didn't clean it last night when I got home, but I usually just clean it like once a day in the morning. So now's the time to clean it. I actually got some errands done this morning. When I was up, I realized that some of the local stores have holiday hours today, and they actually open at 8 a.m. And it's raining today. It's not a nice day, and it's going to get really crowded at the stores anyway today because everyone's doing holiday shopping right now. So I was like, let me get out early. Let me get in. Let me get out. I needed to return something. So it worked out really, really well. But I came back because I need to clean the room, and I need to get some videos posted today, and I need to make sure that everyone has food. Hey Nancy! So here's the crunchy feeder, and they're actually doing pretty well with it. They were eating some of it this morning. I noticed that when I had the gates in the door earlier, but they don't seem to be like gorging themselves, which is good. So I might keep it in this room for a while, and then when I feed them canned food, just not put any crunchies on the canned food, and maybe cut back on the portion of the canned food that I give them a little bit. But I definitely need to kind of observe more as far as, okay, who's eating the dry food, because maybe there's a cat that doesn't like it, maybe there's a cat that likes it more, and just kind of see what's going on from there. But if the feeder works, it does give me a little bit more flexibility and freedom with regards to feeding the cats. Is it ideal to feed them like dry food all the time? No, obviously not. But if it's a situation where I need to be out all day or like on an overnight trip or something, then it could work out. So I just told Alexa to play some music, and this is what happens. It clears the room. They're afraid of her. They're afraid of any kind of music coming out of that little box. Here's Sammy, she just came out. They all ran under the day sofa. And something that I did yesterday was I got a TV for them. So Grandma and Grandpa had some extra TVs that they're not using, and they're small ones. So I said, I'll take one for this room. And what I'd like to do is hook it up here and start just playing videos on it. Maybe I'll play Lucky Feral videos on it, so like they'll be used to my voice already, and then I can expand into other things, and maybe it will make them less fearful. Grandma and Grandpa Feral have a cat named Marty that just showed up in their yard, and it has an ear tip, so it's one of a local feral population somewhere around their house, and they've been working with that cat. The cat comes in now, and it's basically an inside-outside cat for them now. One of the ways that they got Marty to not be afraid of me when I visit is by playing the Lucky Feral videos for her. So they would play my videos so the cat would hear my voice. And then what happened was the next time I visited, she wasn't afraid of me. Like maybe she was only 1/10 of how afraid she was prior. So like if my last visit on a scale of 1 to 10, she was afraid of me and it was like a 10 on that scale. The next time I visited, it was like a 1, maybe a 2 on the scale. So it worked. So I'm hoping maybe something like that will help with these cats and work in this room. So we'll see how that goes. I just put 2 platters of food down. All the cats are hiding under the day sofa because they're afraid of the Echo device. They're coming out now. So I cut back on their canned food portions. They're each getting a quarter of a can of the Wellness pate. I think it's a chicken pate for kittens. And then I opened up another can and I split that 7 ways on top. So maybe they're getting like a third of a can, maybe a little bit less. But that should be plenty of food, especially if they've been munching on some crunchies. I'll leave the room because the cats are freaked out. That way the rest can come and eat. It's about 12:30 p.m. and I'm here with the bag of treats. And Simba's here. Simba's been eating some treats and growling. And Simba will not eat this treat because it's too close to the gate, but he'll eat a treat that was there. That's what he did. And the kittens are doing really good. I mean, Simba's twice their size and he's more afraid of them and anxious around them than they are of him. Here's Boo, and there's a treat on the rug in front of him. He doesn't like these treats. I guess he doesn't like the flavor of them. He likes the chicken ones. So here's what I did. I took this quilt off of the bed. I have to change out the quilts from Halloween to Christmas. And I put it here, and I have like the stick toy that I've been playing underneath it. And Boo is here, and Simba even came up to this little quilt. And then he growled a little bit, and then he left. And then I got up and I said, let me get the camera just to document what's going on. Maybe Simba and Boo will come back. So I have a few cats playing here. So it's Sammy, Richard, and Ziggy. It's raining right now. It's a yucky, gray, rainy day. If I pull this out, the reason I got the quilt is because Simba and Boo really like to play, you know, with the stick toy underneath the quilt, whereas the kittens just like to play with anything, really. Can I stick it under the rug here? What happens if I put it through the gate? Put it through the gate. This reminds me of when I would stick the food through the trap. Oh, here's Simba. You're okay, Simba. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay, Simba. Simba's so funny when he growls. Simba wants to play with it, but he's worried about Sammy. He's growling. I'm sorry, but when Simba growls, it's just so funny. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave the toy right here with the quilt and we'll see what happens. There's Simba. There are the kittens. Gates in the door. I think these gates are well secured. I made them extra tight today, so we'll see what happens. So this is what I did with the cat toy. I moved the rug from the hallway and I put this cat toy so it's partially underneath the gate and partially in the hall. It's mostly in the hall, which is fine because the kittens move this toy around a lot. So we'll see what happens. Will anyone come and play with them? Sammy's trying to bring it into the room. She's getting underneath it. I think someone's holding it. Okay, so I'll leave this here for a while. We'll see if anyone plays with it. It is 3:46 p.m. I'm here in the hallway with a bag of dried sardines because Simba has been pestering me for a snack. There's Simba, there's the rug all rolled up. Here's Boo. Boo does not like dried sardines, but he thinks it's some kind of a treat. And here's Richard. Hey Richard, do you want a dried sardine? Here. I gave one to Simba. And I gave one to Richard. Is Richard going to eat it? Boo, you want one? Here you go, Boo. I gave Boo one. Boo doesn't like them. Richard ate it. Richard ate it. You want another one, Richard? I'll give another one to Simba. Simba, you going to eat it? It's a dried sardine. You like it. And I gave Richard one. Richard ate it. Here's Boo. Boo's hissing. Simba is growling. You okay, Boo? You don't like dried sardines. You don't like dried sardines. What do you care? Okay. Come on, Simba. You want another one? Here. Okay. I just threw a few to Simba. They're little ones. When buying a bag of dried sardines, always check to make sure that they're not just crumbs. Because even right now, a lot of these pieces are just super small, which is fine if I'm going to put them on top of the cat's food. But if I want to give it to them as a treat or something, it's better to have larger pieces. There you go, Simba. I made like a little trail. Let's see how close to the door he'll get for a sardine. I gave a few more to Richard. Simba, you should like Richard. He looks a lot like you. He looks a lot like you, just a smaller version. And he doesn't have a cute nose like you do. I mean, he has a very cute nose, but he doesn't have like a little zipper on his nose. Simba, just eat your sardines. Here. Here. Eat it. Here. Will Richard eat it out of my hand? Here you go, Richard. Richard wanted me to put it down. You want another one, Simba? Here, you want another one? I'm getting him closer to the gate. Look at this. He's coming closer. Richard's just looking at the sardines. Maybe he doesn't really like them. Here. Here. He's very close to the gate. Here, Simba, you want another one? Simba says he had enough. Want one? Nancy's watching. Can you see Nancy? Nancy might like some sardines. Be nice to each other. I threw them in here. I'm trying to throw them farther past the gate. Richard's just sitting there like nothing. I don't know if Nancy's eating them. Boo wants to know what's going on. What's going on, Boo? It's dried sardines. You like them? You don't like them. So I'm leaving a bunch of these small sardine pieces here on the floor. We'll see if Simba comes by and eats them. He's a few feet away eating some little pieces over there. I put some more pieces through the gate. It looks like the cats ate them, so we're just chilling. I'm working on some paperwork right now, and keeping the gates in the door, and just seeing how the cats behave. It is a little bit after 7:30 p.m. I just came in the room with some food for the cats. We're still doing good with crunchies. There's some there if they want it. And I'm using the stainless steel trays again. They're having homemade raw food with some homemade warmed up turkey broth mixed in, and then I put a little bit of a squeeze up on top of each one. I put the platters on the floor, and we have 6 cats. The only one we're missing is Ringo. He's under the day sofa. So the gates were in the door most of the day, and a few hours ago I just shut the door because the cats were pretty much just hiding under the day sofa all day. And I put the toy on and I shut the door, and more cats came out. So there's Ringo. Do you see his head? He's coming out. It's over here, Ringo. Here's that one portion over here. They're doing good. They have to get used to the sounds in a house and, you know, stuff like that. They have to start feeling safe when there's gates in the door. Wow. Richard, Goldie, and Nancy ate their food so fast. We're like done. I didn't put crunchies on their food because they have crunchies in the crunchy dispenser. Anyone could have crunchies whenever they want crunchies. So I'll probably give them a snack later tonight. And there goes Nancy eating the other portion. Maybe she'll share it. Actually, let me move this. Here. Come on, Ringo, eat that. I wanted to turn it around, but just by me touching it, scared off Ziggy and Ringo. So I guess Nancy's gonna get it. That's okay, she's one of the thin ones. And I gave the other cats their dinner here on the play rug in the living room. They ate their food, except for Boo. Boo, why are you not eating? Boo holds out for toppers. It is 11:20 p.m. and I just came in the room to hang out with the kittens for a little while. And I got them this toy or game at, I think it was Marshall's. It is the Pet Stages Swat and Play Quiet Mat. It says for quiet nighttime play, flashing lights keep cats engaged, touch activated lights up when cats play, turns off when cat is finished with play. So considering how noisy, hey Nancy, considering how noisy these cats can be when they play like in the middle of the night and early in the morning, I thought maybe they would like this. I have no idea what it's like. I've never seen it before. I've never heard of it before. So let's take it out of the package and let's see how it works. So this is what it looks like. And my first thought is that it is smaller than I thought it would be. And if I touch it, do you see how there's flashing lights on it? I don't know if anyone's going to play with it. And then up here, there's like this little compartment area. I guess this is the power area, and it's velcroed shut, and it says it has like a coin size battery in there, and just to be careful that your cat doesn't swallow the battery. So maybe if I dim the lights the cats will play with it. I don't know. Right now no one has any interest in it. So that's what it looks like in the dark. Sammy's smelling it. I think maybe if the lights kind of moved around, they might like it more. All they're really doing is like blinking and flashing. Oh, there's Nancy. Is she gonna touch it? Oh, there's Richard. Are they gonna touch it? Let's see if they can turn it on. Yeah, she's touching it. What's not going on? Oh, there she goes. She got it. Richard's laying on it. You gonna turn it back on, Nancy? I don't know if this is in focus or he could see anything. I know it's really dark. Sammy's gonna take a look at it. She's putting her hands underneath it. She's like, what's underneath it? She's putting her head underneath it. They've been snacking on crunchies. I guess Sammy's trying to lay underneath it. Richard's on top of it and Sammy's underneath it. It kind of reminds me of the fireworks. It's a really nice color, like the light is a really nice color. So what I was going to do is I was going to relax on the day sofa and then play with the wand toy for a while. Thank you for watching this Lucky Ferals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.